start from the cross-chain feature, which is the interoperability solution provided by Chainge.finance. So from my perspective, I think Chainge.finance is the most advanced interoperability solution in this market. And it has very specific innovation elements on multiple levels. For example, theoretically, the Chainge.finance support all chains in the market. We support 23 different chains at the moment. Almost half are non-EVM compatible chains. So please allow me to use USDC as an example. We support USDC roaming among, for example, Fusion, Ethereum, Tron, BSC, Heco, OEC, Polygon, Phantom, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Kronos, Aeron, Solana, Aurora, and Algorand. So there are so many different chains. And in the 23 different chains we are supporting at the moment, almost half of them, they are non-EVM compatible chains. So that's one of the biggest advantage we have in Chainge.finance. And a second superpower of Chainge is that the speed for the cross-chain. So please allow us to imagine if you have 1,000 USDC on 10 different chains. Let's just assume like you have USDC on Ethereum, Tron, Solana, Algorand, and Aeron, blah blah blah. Now you need all of your 10,000 USDC on, for example, Aurora, because you want to buy something on Aurora. If you use the centralized exchange to do so, it might cost you over 5 hours. If you use the cross-chain bridge in this market, it probably will cost you around 1 hour. But if you use Chainge.finance, it only costs you 2 to 3 minutes. And just by clicking one button, all the USDC on 10 different chains will go to the specific chain you specify when you are selling these assets. So the speed is extremely fast, and it's one of the biggest advantage comparing to the existing cross-chain bridge solutions existing today in this market. And the third, I think it's also it's very innovative. We support the cross-chain aggregation. So if you want to buy the assets today from the market, you probably need to switch from one chain to another. For example, if you want to buy the token which only exists on Binance Smart Chain, you need to switch to this chain and try to use the DEX on that chain. But for the next time, if you want to buy something on Aeron, then you need to switch to that chain and using another wallet. So it's totally unacceptable for the regular users. And even more challenging to the regular users is that, if you want to buy the tokens, for example, if you want to use USDC to buy ETH, so you only can choose one chain and have the liquidity only on that chain to serve your swap. But if you are trying to use Chainge.finance, based on our smart router, we can split your swap deal onto different chains. So which means, we have the sum of the liquidity on different chains in different DEXs. So this is the most efficient way for users to swap. And all of these we are trying to help users to swap in the decentralized way. So this is very interesting and very innovative. You can just imagine in the future, if you are trying to buy any token from any chain, you only need to use Chainge.finance. You don't have to switch from different chains, switch between and among different DEXs. What you need to do is only to use Chainge.finance. And the other advantage you can have by using Chainge.finance is that when you are trying to buy the tokens in Chainge.finance, you always have the best price because you have the biggest liquidity. And that's the liquidity. The liquidity you have is the sum of the liquidity in different DEXs among on all the chains. So that's very appealing.
Yeah. It is